Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another DB2 SQL function, which is total order. Total order function is mainly used to compare two arguments, and then this function will take two arguments and return the order of comparison. There are total three possible value which this function could return. First one is -1, second one is 0, and third one is 1. Okay. So I will show you both the ways like how we can utilize this function inside SQLRPGLE program as well as in the normal query. So I will show you this program, the test program function 2. Here you can see we have declared one constant which is SQL state underscore valid with 5 times zeros. So this constant we will use to verify the query post its execution, like whether it is executed properly or not. Then we have one variable result variable of zone decimal 8. This variable we will use to store the output which we are retrieving from the query. After that, we have set the commit option equals to star none, and this is an optional line, like if you would like to skip these lines you can. Below to this we are using the actual query with function. So here on line number 23 I'm using exec SQL, which is for execute SQL. Then I'm selecting the record using the function. So I just write select total order. First argument is that float 1.5. Second argument is that float 2.5, which means firstly it will convert this 1.5 to dat float, and then it will convert the 2.5 to dat float, and then these value will be considered as a argument 1 and argument 2 for total order function. Then it will compare the order and return the order of comparison, which could be -1, 0 or 1. So let's say we are passing the value which is first argument value which is lesser than second argument. You can see 1.5 and 2.5. In this case 1.5 is a smaller value, so it will return -1. Okay, now suppose there is 10.5 and here we have stored it as 1.5. So in this case first argument is the greatest one, so in that case it will return 1. Okay, now if it returns if we wrote both values same, means 1.5 and 1.5 in both argument, then in that case it will return the value 0. Okay, so that's how it will we can easily identify which value is for which purpose. After this query execution, we will check for the query verification. So here I'm checking if SQL state equals to SQL state underscore valid, then display result, else display SQL state with the message query ended with an error, and then simply go and set the INLR to on. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope the syntax is clear to all of you, because syntax is something which needs to be taken care of. Okay, and this is basically we are just running the function and then it will store the output into the host variable, and it is coming from sys ibm.systeme1. So let's quickly compile this program and call it. You can see it is printing the value as -1. Why? Because the first argument value was 1.5 and the second argument value was 2.5. That's why it returned the -1, because first argument is the lesser than the second argument. Alright, now I will show you how we can utilize the same thing over normal SQL query. So here I'm using the same query, select total order, but this time I change the value to 9.5 and 9.5 as order of CMP. This is my alias name from sys ibm.systeme1. So what it will do, it will compare both the values, and you can see here it is equal, so in that case it will return 0, and it is returning 0, and this is our alias name. Alright, let's change it a bit. So let me make it to 19.5, and if I hit enter, this time it is returning 1, which means the first value is greater than the second argument. And in case of smaller value, let's say if I make it as 1.5, just a second, I will make it 1.5, So in this case it is returning again -1. Okay, so these are the possible three output values. You can also use it in your table, like right now we are using system table and function, so you can use it on your table as well. And this function is mainly used to calculate like whenever there is a need where you want to do the comparison for two arguments or two variable values. In that case you can utilize this function. Yeah, so that's all for this session. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.